Every Manchester United fan knew how big this summer was going to be. Could the club actually make the signings we needed? And what about the sales? Right now, the sales are still pending, and that is very important. But when it comes to signings, I want to speak about something because, as crazy as it sounds to say, we really could see United sign Cunha and Mbeumo and Gyokeres. And things are happening which I don't think even the most optimistic of United fans expected. Every single summer, football and Manchester United have the ability to pull you back in. It's exactly what United are doing now. If you had told me a couple of weeks ago after that Europa League final that we would have Cunha done and we would be in talks about Mbeumo and Gyokeres would have been a possibility, I genuinely would have laughed in your face. The fact that I'm honestly have switched so much in how I'm approaching this summer goes to show that things have changed. I don't want to speak about it. Let's go. As I said, that after that game, I said it was the lowest that I had felt as a United fan post-Fergie. I think the expectations of that game, because that Europa League game was more than just a final for us. I felt like it was almost there's two roads we could have gone down, and one if we won and one if we lost. And then we had the Bruno could leave conversations after, and then everybody felt that our targets this summer now have just kind of gone out the window. But it feels like I don't know. It feels like a lot has changed since then. And I'm a United fan who likes to try and keep myself as level-headed as possible. It doesn't always happen, I'll be totally honest. But the Cunha situation we knew about prior to the Europa League final. That was something that United were working on, regardless of whether we won or not. The budget was already set aside, and Cunha was the one that we wanted to get done, and we got it done. Nice and early. And that was good. And then this one caught us by surprise. And I would say this is not... It may well end up being the biggest surprise this summer. We'll find out. We'll speak about Gyokeres next. I didn't expect Mbeumo. Neither did you. Now, we've already put the first bid in. The second bid hasn't gone in, but United are trying to get the deal done. And United are leading the way. And that was unexpected. I would say even more I would say the Mbeumo one is more unexpected than Gyokeres, but it just felt like it was unrealistic to have conversations about Gyokeres. I've probably felt it would have been unrealistic before the Ornstein bomb to have a conversation about Mbeumo. And now we're having a conversation about both of them. And that's what I mean about, I don't know, it feels like something's changing. This is Fabrizio Romano, the latest on Gyokeres, saying that United have had more contact with all parties involved in a Gyokeres deal to understand how the situation was developing for him. So United are really now actively trying to get Cunha over the line, and that's done. Mbeumo and potentially Gyokeres. And there is a chance now that United get all three. Do I think all three will happen? No, I don't. Realistically, I don't. But it's just the fact that if you had asked me that conversation in the week after that Europa League final, I would have just laughed in your face. I would have felt that it was so wildly unrealistic to have a conversation about Cunha and Mbeumo and Gyokeres that I would have said it was based in fantasy land. That there is a minus 40% chance, random number, of United completing those three deals. Since then, we found out about United's PSR accounts being different. That's fine. That's given us more money than I thought we would have. But it just, I don't know. As I said at the start of the video here, football has just this incredible ability to renew your optimism, to renew your hope. And United are doing it again this summer. There's no way we actually sign all three of these, is there? Because I think there is now. United do it. How do United do it? They must be great behind the scenes. Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox actually setting the vision that the club is. And players clearly believe in Amram. But it's kind of more than just that. I didn't think we were physically capable of doing it. Maybe not physically capable, but financially capable. Without the Champions League, I thought Gyokeres was a goner. Without the Champions League, I thought that we wouldn't have money for Mbeumo. But we might have money for all three of them. Imagine going from a front three last season of, who was it? probably say Mason Mount, Garnacho, and Højlund, to Cunha and Mbeumo and Gyokeres. It still sounds unrealistic. But it's absolutely based in reality now. How many goals would that be between them? I think Gyokeres got 59. Was it 59 goals? I think for Sporting last season. I don't know what he got in the league. But Cunha we know got 15 in the league. I think Cunha and Mbeumo 35 goals in the league between them. That would be transformative beyond even the most optimistic of United fans. My actual prediction would be that United would probably sign a striker not at the level of Gyokeres. Because he's your tier one. Your tier one strikers that United could sign this summer are Gyokeres and Osimhen, aren't they? Yeah, you could probably put Hugo Ekitike in there. If you want to go like price-wise, you're going to be putting them in tier one. I think United will probably sign a tier two, maybe even a tier three striker. And that if there was going to be one more big signing past Cunha and past Mbeumo, once that deal hopefully is done this week, I think it might be in midfield rather than striker, simply for the fact that you're bringing in loads of goals in Cunha and Mbeumo already. But it's just that switch, man. In the last 2 weeks, we've gone from, when even was it? 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago? Something like that. Don't even want to think about it. From the feeling after that final to the feeling that we have now in the space of a short few weeks, without any sales happening as well, it builds the excitement. I remember last week when I said, look, why is the number 47 important? I said, because it's 47 days until we've got Watch United again. And that's our pre-season opener against Leeds. I'm just happy about it. I thought this summer, really, after that Europa League final, was going to have to be one where United just sort of really, really set the foundations again. Probably reduce the expectations of who we could sign and just kind of get through next season with only one game a week. But if United somehow manage... I'm laughing because it still sounds so stupid of me to suggest that this could actually happen. But I think clearly it could. Whether it does or not, I'm not here saying it will happen, but whether it does or not, there's a possibility. And even to suggest that, I'm excited about. Now, you can let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think there's any chance that Gyokeres joins? I covered it all last week, and I will follow the reports as I always do, but how things can change in terms of your mood in the space of a couple of weeks.